Hello and welcome back to the Dominion League. We're in Season 31. I'm in Division C2. This is my second match. I'm playing against Kaplane and hoping to improve on my less than stellar 2 and 4 start from my last match against MVP. Alright, so what do we have on this board? Haunted Mirror. If we want to gain a ghost. We've got Familiar for suffering. Altar for trashing. And also Cemetery. That might... in conjunction with Battlefield, that is going to be pretty tempting, I imagine. Oh, and Steward. Also Steward. Okay. But there's not much draw to build towards on this board. We've got only Steward can draw multiple cards. Only Bustling Village can be an action splitter to enable you to play multiple Stewards or multiple of anything for that matter. Well, I mean, you can play multiple markets and familiars, of course. Let's see, crop rotation. So we do have spices in market for some payload. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start here. So, I mean, we could just open Potion Steward. It's hard to see how we can improve on that much. I mean, we get Steward for trashing, and maybe we play Steward for coins if it enables us to get a familiar. Yeah, I think that's the direction I'm going to go in. And then, ultimately, we're not really building towards much of anything. We just want to get some money and buy some provinces. Like I said, we're going to want to pick up some cemeteries just for battlefield points, most likely. Okay, he's going for the... Oh, well, that was lucky. Steward Silver. Potentially ignoring familiar. Picks up a spices. So one interesting thing here is that I could trash with Cemetery instead of Steward to get battlefield points, depending on what I want to pick up. I mean, I can pick up a Settlers with the Steward trashing. I guess I end up with having a Settlers in my deck rather than a Cemetery has got to be better, because it's otherwise the same, right? You play Steward and 2 coin and 2 copper to buy a Cemetery, trash 2 card. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure when that calculation ever goes in a different direction, but maybe it will. Oh. I mean, it's not surprising he was able to buy a spice or an altar. It's surprising that he was able to buy an altar without using any of his spices tokens. Oh, he drew cards with Settlers. Okay, I mean Steward. That makes sense. Okay, so here, once again, so I can just trash 2 estates, buy another Settlers, or I can play Steward for coins and buy a cemetery. Yeah, no, we're gonna trash and buy settlers. Come on. And that's all of our estates gone, which is nice, obviously. Here we can buy another familiar. I don't know if the familiar is actually going to keep pace with Steward plus Altar. That'll be interesting to see. Is he just going to gain spices off the altar? I think that would be reasonable. I guess he might want to mark it, though. I guess Crypt could make some sense if you want to spread your spices out. Man. Alright, yeah. Let's pick up another familiar. The fact that he hasn't gotten any might mean that's the last one that I get. I'm not really sure. I need to add some economy to my deck now. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts greening soon just to grab the battlefield points. It'll be hard for me to compete with him on that. He just buys a silver. Not sure why. Wants a silver in particular. Okay, so I've got a familiar in my next 5 cards. Let's see. Actually, I could get a ghost right now if I really wanted to. I could trash. I mean, I'd be really low on economy. I'd have to start playing Steward as coins for a little bit probably, but I could discard Steward, trash all 4 of these cards if I don't want any more familiars. And with a thin deck, 2 familiars is going to get him all the curses pretty quickly. Yeah, discard Steward, get Ghost. I think I like that. Wait, what am I talking about? I can't actually do that. I'm thinking of... What am I thinking of? Monastery? I don't know. They won't... If I play the cards, they won't be in my hand. Okay, so... I could... I mean, I guess I could just get my own spices by playing Steward for coins. That's probably a good idea. Oh, Changeling. Now, unfortunately, our deck is too thin for our settlers to realistically do anything useful. Of course, we're going to eventually trash all the copper anyway, probably, but... Okay. Oh, didn't want to trash a copper? Okay. Oh, sure. Okay. I'm not actually sure what Ghost... I guess Ghost allows him to play Altar or Settlers twice. Playing Settlers twice is fine, but he doesn't really have... Oh, he has a Steward as well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm guaranteed to get another familiar off this upcoming turn, so again, it doesn't really seem important to invest another familiar. Cemetery still is a little awkward. I'm not going to be able to get the ghost off of it if I trash the Haunted Mirror. I guess I could just trash exactly the potion, but is that worth spending my turn on? Probably not. I could pick up a market for the cost, or another spices for the cost of 1 coin token. That's probably better. I mean, I could pick up my own altar, but... Oh, I guess altar is going to be pretty good. Yeah. All right. I'll grab an altar. Man, it's a lot of purchase power. I'm not quite sure I understand why he needs that many spices, but... Okay. So we could play Steward, Spices, Trash 4 copper with a cemetery and pick up battlefield points. That seems pretty good to me. Yeah. Oh, I can exchange the cemetery and I've already gotten the battlefield points? Huh. Well, that's an interaction I didn't expect. Sure. Okay. I mean, maybe I can use that to pick up like a something. It does only pick up. No, I could even use it to get it like a spices if there are any left after kaplane buys them all. All right, so I think, yeah, obviously I could activate the haunted mirror here, but I think I just play the familiar because I want to get those curses out. Interesting. So I could changeling for a familiar or an altar. I guess I'll alter the potion. Do I want spices or a market? Probably a spices. And then I guess I might as well grab another settlers. I don't think exposing bustling villages to him is like important or like a problem. And let's see. Gaining another familiar would accelerate the rate with which I give him the rest of the curses, but there's actually an argument to be made that keeping it slower so that they're a little bit more spread out and it's harder for him to trash a whole bunch of them with cemeteries is actually better. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously having more of them clog his deck like sooner rather than later is nice, and maybe if he has a whole bunch of them in his hand, he can't afford to buy a cemetery. But he can because he has coin tokens for days. So gaining another altar has limited application. I mean, how many, like, the spices are going to run out, and then how many markets do I need? How many bustling villages do I need? I mean, I guess I can always gain, like, if I have bustling villages, I can gain stewards and, like, actually maybe draw some cards, but I don't know. Yeah, alright, fine. We'll gain an altar. The changeling reaction stuff sometimes is just like... Alright, provincing. Okay. We can alter the haunted mirror to gain a ghost, discarding steward. I guess we can just alter into spices. No, I do not want to exchange a ghost for a changeling. And then I guess I could grab my bustling village now. Is it really? Yeah. I'm gonna want at least one bustling village. And then I could pick up spices for the cost of, or a net gain of 1 coin token, I should say. I could pick up another steward. It's a little... I don't know if I'm going to be able to see my bustling village regularly enough for that to make sense. Probably just want to pick up spices. Like, just to deny... Maybe I should have gotten 2 spices and ignored the bustling village. I don't know. But we'll do that. Yeah, this game is not looking good for me. Those battlefield points are gonna all go to him, and I mean, I guess he doesn't. There's probably no reason for him to double province this turn, just by 1 province, because I'm not going to pick up both of the the remaining battlefield points anyway. Well, I guess he could do like province estate. Actually, he could do province estate. I would probably do that if I were him. But he did not. Okay. Well, that's probably good news for me. Two altars and only 1 card that I actually want to trash. Wah. Alright, we need to get those battlefield points, that's for sure. So... let's... I could do, like, gain duchy exchange for changeling. Get the battlefield points. Do I want to trash a spices? Not really. I can just buy an estate, which I guess I can do even with if I do trash the spices. Turning spices into a market is a slight improvement, but is it even? Maybe it's not. Yeah, I think I could also buy cemetery exchange for changeling. Maybe that's better too. Alright, yeah. I'm still going to lose this game, but I do think that kaplane should have grabbed all the remaining battlefield points. Alright, so I'm behind by a lot. I mean, do I just buy a province, or is there some other way to rescue this situation? I don't really see what it would be. Just hope that he duds. So I'll play this for coins. I don't suppose you can changeling a ghost. Maybe you can. Doesn't it say exchange for a card in the supply? I guess the argument to be made against buying a province is that I'm going to need to double province at some point, and that's going to be difficult without investing in more economy. So like, maybe I grab a market for now. Don't spend the coin tokens yet. What did I do? An altar? Ugh. Okay, well, I can gain a ghost? Dang it. It allows me to target the ghost, but not gain the ghost. I don't know what I would have used it on anyway, but... Alright, fine. We'll alter trashing changeling. Gaining a market. That's fine. I guess we'll trash the other altar. Market. No. Okay. So we still don't have enough economy. Adding a gold would be reasonable. You'd go like... You'd add like bustling village steward. I don't know. It's just I don't see how I come back from this, but yeah, let's go. I mean, like I said, we need a double province. To do that, we need 5 more coins. Gold steward is enough, so I'm gonna just do that. Lag. Or maybe we need to double duchy. Like a bunch. Alright. Just play Steward for coins. Ignore the altar. I guess I could do like Duchy, Bustling Village or some crap. I don't really know. Yeah. Sets aside a steward. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he is running through his coffers, but at this point, if I were to grab the last 3 provinces, which doesn't seem very likely, and that's probably a free duchy for him. But yeah, if I grab the last 3 provinces, that's only 18 points, which gets me to 27. I mean, I guess if he gets one more province, I'm pretty sure I just lose. But alright, well, we can alter a familiar. I don't need those anymore. I guess I should have done that. Well, I guess it probably doesn't matter. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll pick up another market. I mean, I could just grab a duchy, but... So we got to double province territory, but I think what I'm actually going to do... I could just buy 3 duchies, I guess, but... let's go like... Duchy, market. That doesn't look like a good turn. Oh, interesting. Oh. Ripperino. Alright. Well, yeah, the coin tokens off of spices too strong. Familiar, ignorable, too much trashing. Who went first in that game? I don't remember. Oh, he went first. Yeah, he went first. What? Yeah, there we go. All right. What do we have this time? Raise and Recruiter and Hermit for trashing. Goons for all kinds of things. Mostly economy and hand size attacks. By mostly, I mean entirely. Enchantress and Recruiter for draw. Black Market for you know, of course, who knows what. Alright, so I'm not going to buy a 4 cost regardless. So I'm going to open with a black market, and then yeah, so there's all sorts of things we need to look for in the black market. The question is, do we want to like double black market, or do we want to just grab a raise? Or possibly a hermit, but I don't think so. I mean, the hermit gaining is actually pretty strong on this board, but the terminal collision on like hermit black market is really sad. I think we grab raise now and get a second black market on turn 3 or 4. That's what I think. Okay. He gets a silver again. Ooh. I can get a recruiter or a goons if I want to. Whoa! City quarter. That is something you want. It may not be the best time for it. It's definitely not the best time for it. I mean, it may not be... It may be too early to make it a reasonable purchase, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I also didn't even mention knights. I hate knights. I hope I don't have to talk about them, but I guess I probably will. Oh my gosh. Never mind. He had 7? That's crazy. I mean, I guess I have 6. That's pretty crazy too. None of this is outstanding. We have trashing. We don't really need develop. We can get draw from Enchantress. And Recruiter. 1 Caravan is not really going to move the needle there. Emporium is just a... Yeah. So then the question becomes, do I want a Recruiter or a Goons? I mean, like, Goons is so strong, just in general. And... Recruiter's really strong too. Now I'm gonna have terminal collision issues if I get a goons now. Alright. In theory, I could also grab Sir Michael. I really don't want to go that direction if I can avoid it, but I don't know if I can. Yeah, I gotta think it's Recruiter now and Goons later. Potentially, Recruiter sets me up with the additional actions that allow me to make better use of the Goons. Alright, so... Oh... Alright. Well, these aren't villages either. Rabble is... Man. Oh, this is going to be an analysis paralysis game. I already know that. So... how much? So I have... I only have 4 right now, so I can't buy the cool stuff. Alright, and Scheme is not worth... Okay, probably got to grab that mining village. Do we want a candlestick maker or a raise? So it's worth noting you can't use coin tokens with black market, so that makes candlestick maker quite a bit worse. It's also not the only source of plus buy because you got goons. So I think we're just gonna grab a raise. This is a bit of a sad turn. Enchantress. Yeah, Enchantress is a good card. The problem for me right now is I'm overloaded with terminals. I mean, yeah, Recruiter can help me with that, but... The attack on Enchantress is also pretty relevant. I mean, you know, if you shut down his black market, it's really nice. The other option is just grab a silver. I mean, ultimately you want Enchantress for draw. I just don't know if I'm ready. I mean, I did just pick up a mining village, so that'll help. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I have the terminal space for it quite yet. I think I'm gonna just grab a silver. Yeah, I'd rather see the Recruiter with the estate. I'll also, this is a minor point perhaps, but I'll also feel less bad about trashing a silver to a Recruiter than an Enchantress, which, you know, to just get like a whole bunch of villagers. All right. Yeah. Dang. You got 2 Enchantresses. He does have a city quarter, so it makes a little bit more sense in his case. Yeah, I think I just pick up another silver. I don't think there's I don't think the argument against picking up more terminals has changed. Peddler is a terrible card to draw in from the black market. Stables is pretty good. Non-terminal draw. I mean, you want to trash all your coppers, of course, but... Oh, he doesn't want it. Okay. He could have afforded it. He'd rather have a Recruiter. That's understandable. Alright. I think here... Well... Alright, so... Have I seen my other black market this shuffle? No, I have not. So that's my next card. So I want to play Mining Village. Although the unfortunate thing is that that's going to trigger a shuffle in its own right. But, yeah, we're going to play Raise. Mountebank. Man, there's no other junking attacks on the board. There is certainly trashing, so I don't know. I don't know how far Mountebank goes in. Actually, do I have enough? I do. Yeah, I don't know how far Mountebank goes in junking in this game. I mean, it's like having him constantly have to fight with that is still going to be useful. Hermit doesn't trash treasures, so the coppers are always, and like neither Recruiter nor Raise particularly want to trash copper. So I think I will go ahead and grab the Mountebank. Whoa, that was fast. City. I would have liked a city. That I would have, but such is not my destiny. Well, maybe later. Yeah, so here the question is what to do with the Raise. Yeah, Goons is a good card. That's certainly the case. So we know we just saw both of our black markets and our mining village. We did not see our recruiter, so if we play the raise, we're going to draw the recruiter and then trigger another shuffle. We could potentially trash a silver and stock up on villagers, which would be nice, or we just trash a copper and don't worry about it. Alternatively, we just buy a 6 cost right now, which certainly could be a Goons, or even could just be a gold with the plan to like trash it with the recruiter and get a whole mess of villagers. Black market means that maybe we don't need a whole mess of villagers, but hard to say. I mean, I have plenty of raises. I certainly don't have a problem with trashing the raise, just like in general. I think I'll do that. All right. So now, yeah, let's just go ahead and go. So yeah, if we trash silver, then we can play Mountebank Black Market. That seems good. Throne Room, Royal Carriage. Well, Royal Carriage is better than Throne Room. Can't deny that. And is a village and more. Alright, so does that mean it's time to go in for an Enchantress now that I have like an extra source of actions? Actually, what is it even... What am I even calling it on that gives me more actions, though? Like, nothing, really. Maybe Recruiter, maybe Raise? Like, At some point, I'm definitely going to want an Enchantress, but I need more villages. Yeah. I think not yet. Yep. I don't even know if I needed to keep the mining village, really, because I just saw my other black market, but... Oh. Interesting. Alright. We just triggered Shuffle with Recruiter, we saw the Mountebank, we saw the other black market. I think... Probably all that's in there is more copper. I don't actually know how much copper I have left. So I mean, it's not going to be a very good draw, but you know, even just doing the cycling has some value. It's easy enough to get more raises if I want them. So I think we'll do that. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just... Well, damn. I don't think there's... I mean, Oasis... it's just... I don't have the hand size gains to make Oasis good. Or like draw to X or anything like that. Alright. Another silver, and then... I don't know. This is proving to be difficult. Alright, here, so we could get another recruiter here. I think that would be reasonable. Which would suggest raising the raise. And that's the last raise that I've got. He hasn't really played his Enchantresses very much, which suggests that I made the right decision. Well, I mean, his deck is different than mine, but still. Yeah, I mean, I would take another recruiter. I really don't want to be at 4 or less. So I don't want to just raise copper. I guess in theory, I could like raise copper, royal carriage, but I don't really want to spend the royal carriage on a raise. So, I mean, I could just not play the raise, of course, but I think I am going to play it and trash it. Well, that was underwhelming. Let's get a Goons. I know I've been talking about terminals, but Goons is just like so good. Alright, there's that Enchantress. I believe if we call Royal Carriage on an enchanted card, it acts like itself. The first time each other player plays an action, they get that instead of following its instructions. Yeah, so it's not that the card becomes the pig. So if I want to do that, I either need to draw into something I can trash with Recruiter to get... Well, I guess I could just use my Villager. Maybe that's the best thing to do. I'll probably draw at least one more copper. Or a silver. So then we... Royal Carriage Recruiter. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay. Mountebank first. Plaza. Gimme. Oh. King's Court. Well, I might regret buying that Plaza, but Quarry is interesting. Like Quarry with Black Market. I'm down for that. Yeah. Probably to be expected. So am I okay with just... Like, I could discard Recruiter Copper and just go with, like, Goons, knowing that... maybe I draw something off the Plaza. Or I discard the 2 treasures and... Yeah, let's just discard the 2 treasures. Plaza might draw something. I've got 3 cards to hit to find something I want to trash. And I'm obviously fine trashing silver. Sir Michael, no! No, I don't want to do this! No! Oh. Oh. Alright, whatever. I guess it doesn't really change the situation that much. That actually really sucks. Wow, does that suck. Should I trash a Goons? Like, I can replace the Goons. I can't replace the other cards. If I trash Copper, I can't do anything this turn. Dang it. That's terrible. I should have thought about that after I drew the Mountebank, I guess. Yeah, I think that's what I do. Trash Goons. Play Royal Carriage. Play Mountebank. Call Royal Carriage. Yeah, actually, Dame Molly's plus actions, so sure. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I don't want to play I don't want to play Knights. No. Oh. Yeah, at this point, I think the draw knight is one of the better ones. Not a ton of draw on the board, and none of us have really picked up any draw from the black market. Meh. Experiment is really bad. Actually, I mean, it can't return to the supply because it's not in the supply. But, I mean, you could buy Sage. Sage is fine. I don't know if I'd say it's good, but it's fine. I don't know how much money he has. If he can buy like a 5 or a 6, probably not any reason to buy a Sage, but if he can't, I would say it's reasonable to grab one. Yeah, Experiment, I assume it still disappears, that it doesn't stay in your deck. Like, it returns to the supply, fails to actually return, and that means that it just is out of the game. I could be wrong about that. I could conceive of a situation in which it would still make sense to grab. Okay, he's not sure either. Oh, you got 8 and 2 buys. Don't... Oh, okay. He's going to go for it. We'll get to find out. Third recruiter. Man. I mean, it is draw. Ooh. Got my... well. I mean, admittedly... Yeah, so Guardian... Guardian is useful. Like, there's a lot of attacks on this board. Oh, but it's not an action card. You feel like you keep it. Well, that'll... I'm sure that will... The game will respect that. I don't know. I don't think you should get to keep it. If I were making the rules, like if I were Donald X, I would not allow you to keep it. I think that would violate the spirit of the card. But I am not Donald X. Yeah, this is just like pretty valuable. Inventor, interesting. Research, also interesting. So now we could buy another recruiter or another knight. Inventor Quarry is pretty cool, but again, it's... Yeah, I don't think I need research. I'd be better off just grabbing a recruiter if I'm going to go that direction. Mystic is like, maybe you draw a card, which is like, eh. So it's basically, do I want like Inventor or another recruiter? I think those are the options. And I mean, Inventor is a nice combo with Goons, but... and Quarry. How am I going to get all those cards into my hand? Yeah, I think it's got to be Recruiter. Yeah, there's a serious lack of draw here. Serious lack of draw. I was going for the villages. figuring... I mean, maybe I need to start grabbing some enchantresses too. That's probably part of what it is. Like, I've got 5 villagers now. I got 2 recruiters that can potentially generate more. I've got a couple villages, mining village and plaza. He played Sir Michael? Merchant Guild Goons, again, good combo. It's just that, like, the deck doesn't have anywhere near the level of consistency to make that a thing. Replace... I mean, I definitely want to buy something here because I have, like, what I have, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and only 1 buy. So, I mean, I can replace my goons that I lost. If I do that, I don't want to buy a tunnel. So, but I could also buy a 5 cost and a Enchantress. Replace is pretty good. Just in general. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick up a replace. Dang it, not again. I mean, there's no reason to keep the coppers, I guess. It's just frustrating. Well, Monument, I guess, I mean, this game seems like it's going to last a while. Monument is potentially good just for the points. Forager, interesting. I don't know if I feel like he needs that much trashing. I mean, granted, I do have the mountebank, and that might be what he's trying to deal with. Also, you know, goons points. I don't think I want to... Man, this turn, though. I guess I can replace a black market easily enough, but maybe I just trash Team Molly. I don't know. Dang it! I can replace Dame Molly easily enough too, I suppose, with Sir Martin, who might even be more useful to me at this point. Yeah, I think I'll trash Dame Molly and call Royal Carriage on black market. 10 villagers. Okay. Those are all villages. Nobles is also draw. So that's really too bad that I can't buy it. Dang it! Ah! Yeah, Crossroads is not amazing at this point. Village doesn't hurt, but doesn't really help. Crap. Like, I have so many villagers. I don't need a village. I really would like to buy that nobles, but I can't. Ambassador. Oh my gosh. Market's fine. But would I rather just get replace my goons? Probably. I could get Sir Martin. I do need to replace my Lost Knight, perhaps. Ugh. I'm gonna fall behind on like the VP chip thing if I don't replace that goons. But let's. Yeah, I don't see Ambassador making any sense. Yeah. Just buy goons. Time for the moment of truth. Oh man. Wait, what's about? I don't understand. It looks to me like he got what he wanted. So I don't understand why the response is but oh, when did he grab a hermit? I don't remember that. He got Sir Martin. Okay. All right. Mining village. Fine. We got villages or villagers for days anyway. Ah. All right. I guess we should probably pick up Sir Bailey, huh? Yeah, I would not experiment that way, as I said. I just don't think it makes sense. Haggler. I guess Haggler Goons is actually in some ways a bad combo because you don't necessarily want to be gaining like all those cards. And you don't get the points for them if that's not obvious. Oh, my Guardian. Ugh. Grr. I wonder if I should just. I guess I probably should just discard the Guardian. Like Black Market Quarry is pretty solid. So trash is silver. Fine. That's more than fine. It's like practically a junk card at this point. Yeah, the knight situation. Oh, right, Enchantress draw. Okay. I think it's actually Recruiter. I'm not playing. I have a replace. That's right. I forgot about that. Oh my gosh. All right. I don't even know if I'm gonna play that. Unfortunately. Well, Goons Black Market is probably better than Black Market Goons. And maybe I can even myself up on the knight thing. Right now I'm down 3-1, which is scary. Crown. this is draw. Where's the draw? Ghost Town is draw right now. Then later it's kind of draw. But I guess like Crown Enchantress is draw. Yeah, alright. Let's grab a crown. So if we go Destry Enchantress, we don't need to spend a coffer, and I don't particularly know why I would. I'm not going to be able to buy a knight for one. I mean, I guess I could buy a second Enchantress. And then that would go into my shuffle, which, do I want 3 Enchantresses in my shuffle? Maybe I don't. Yeah, I think I'm going to save it. Let's see whether I regret my lack of Guardian. Looks like he did not draw what he wanted to trash with Recruiter. Yeah, there you go. And again, perhaps. Yeah, losing the black market when you only have one in your deck is pretty unfortunate. Meanwhile, I am going to have the choice of whether to crown Sir Bailey or crown black market. The advantage of crowning Sir Bailey is just getting off the extra attack, mostly. I mean, like drawing an extra card is fine, but okay, trashing a silver is fine. I don't think that was much to hesitate about. Ah, my quarry! And I'm discarding. Okay. I think that means, like, crown black market still only gets me to 4, so I think that means I'm crowning Sir Bailey. Oh. Okay, fine. Ha! Okay, what did we do? An experiment? Also discarded a city quarter, which is nice. Alright. Let's go with the Recruiter. Yeah. I think I'm actually okay probably with trashing this replace. Like, I'm not seeing when I'm gonna play it. I mean, I certainly don't need all those villagers, but I want to play this Enchantress. Now, do I play the other Recruiter? Yeah, I probably do. If I have to trash the black market, so be it. Okay. Now, do I call black or, well, I guess I can. I'll just buy another Enchantress, I guess. And call Royal Carriage on Enchantress. This game is nuts. Absolutely nuts. He's thinning out pretty well here. Trash is an Enchantress. Great. Do I actually care? Well, Surdestry is draw, but I'd rather play... I guess I could discard the Plaza. I have 11 villagers. Yeah, let's do that. Mine? No! I need that mining village! Well, actually, I don't. What am I talking about? Okay. I mean, we've seen enough in the black market to know that we're not pulling much draw. There was a Rabble, there was a Stables. I forget what else. Maybe one or two other things, but I'm just wondering whether I should skip black market, especially because I have another one in my deck, assuming that I didn't miss it getting trashed. I didn't. Okay, yeah. Yeah. All right. Ooh. Yeah, Sir Martin. Okay, sure. Mountebank or Goons first? Goons. Ha! Yeah, that would have been absolutely terrifying. Alright, discards a card and a raise. Now hopefully... Yeah. Band of Misfits, does that do anything? I don't think so. Changeling is okay. I have 2 buys, so I don't need to buy anything in the black market if I don't want to. I should probably try to buy 2 knights, which is 10, and now I can't see how many coins I have, but it looks like I have 8. No, these coins don't count. I have 6. So I have 13 total, which means I could buy a changeling and still afford other stuff. That seems good. I mean, changeling on goons is good. Changeling on enchantress is good. Cobbler, I'm not feeling that. Just because of it's blocking me from buying other stuff. Alright, Dame Natalie, Dame Josephine, come on down. Yeah, so there's 2 knights in the trash, and I have, which leaves 7 owned. I think he's up 4-2, so I think I'm just going to lose the knight split no matter what. But hopefully between the Guardian and like him maybe just not getting to play them, I mean he's thinned pretty darn well. I don't know. All right, I guess we just trash the Plaza. Ugh. Probably gonna crown Sir Bailey again, or crown Enchantress. I think I have to discard the Guardian again, which is really obnoxious. Timing here is just not working out in my favor. I hate knights. Frickin' hate knights. Dang it! This game would have been so much more fun without knights. Yeah, I think I'd discard Recruiter as well, unfortunately. I gotta watch for piles here. There's only 3 enchantresses left. Now that he just bought out the raises. Is he likely to be able to buy 3 enchantresses next turn? Probably. I'll lose this game on that, aren't I? Alright, Oh gosh, this changeling is not going to do me any good. Alright. Oh. I can actually gain all the cards, but I'm going to lose the game if I do that. Right? So, yeah, I mean, I don't see how I get any points. Dang it! Did I lose my second black market? No. So I don't really want another black market. I really can't take an enchantress. Yeah, that sucks. I guess I can use a changeling to gain another recruiter. Yeah, let's just gain some silver. Surely he's going to trash Servander. Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Oh, I don't get to... Well, great. Alright. Here's hoping that he can't just end the game right now. He probably can. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure whether falling behind on the knight split is actually what got me in trouble or whether it was something else. I mean, obviously to some extent there's just a luck of the draw with black market, but I don't feel like I was being beaten on what cards were in the black market. I did trash the goons at one point, which may have been a mistake. And now he's got 2 buys, and Forager is actually pretty good here because there's 3 coins in the trash thanks to him trashing my quarry. Trash is a recruiter. Ugh. Alright, we gotta get rid of the silvers. I mean, he's gotta have it. He only needs 2 coins. Yep, there it is. Damn. Ah, man, I don't know. I don't know exactly what I needed to do differently. Yeah, that Guardian was really not getting it done after, like, it did once and then I kept having to discard it. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have, like, taken a turn off to, like, cycle that back in, or I don't know, maybe my build order was just bad. Oh boy, fleet. Yeah, the fleet complicates things tremendously. So we have no trashing, which limits what you can do with Scrying Pool and Minion. But there's still good cards. Something causes you to reveal this. Oh. And I got a 5-2 split. That's potentially awkward. Yeah, Patron is going to be really strong in this game. I don't know if... opening with it is necessary, but I guess I think you do want a potion because the patron combo with Scrying Pool. Embargo has the potential to be really gross, just because of the lack of trashing, like depending on what you put it on. Embargo in conjunction with Rebuild is interesting because with Rebuild you're not buying, like, say, provinces. And I do have a 5-2. So one option would be to just ignore all the crazy and exciting things you can do with, like, Scrying Pool, Patron, maybe in throwing in some minions and sages. Like, yeah, Sage, actually, maybe he's planning to open Patron Sage. The Sage revealing Patron also triggers the effect. But, yeah, given that I have a 5-2, the 2 is going to be underwhelming no matter what I do. And maybe it should be an embargo regardless. But if I go for Rebuild, Rebuild has its downsides for sure. But I might just be able to, like, rush things out. And the nice thing about Rebuild from, like, the standpoint of, like, fleet is that generally speaking, when Rebuild ends the game, there's not a whole lot of points left on the board. I think it's correct to open embargo regardless, so I'm just going to do that. The big question is what I do with this hand. Anyway, I was going to say about Rebuild is that on the one hand, it tends to, drive the... He opens silver. Interesting. I guess maybe he just really wants to hit 5. Now, if he's going that direction, I guess it's possible that he's going to do a Rebuild thing too, because Rebuild actually also combos with Patron. There's a lot of Patron combos on this board. The idea of ignoring that feels dangerous. And there is Merchant Guild for plus buy, although... Yeah, there's no thinning. And there's no villages. So... getting... you're only going to play one Merchant Guild anyway. Oh, there's Patron gives you villagers. Never mind. So you stock up on those early, potentially. Get a bunch of merchant guilds, and you can use all those coin tokens to have like a huge turn. Man, this is really difficult. There's like so many different directions to go here. Like maybe building wise, there's not a ton of different directions, but the build order, there's a lot of options for the build order. Like, do you go for the scrying pools early? Do you go for scrying pools at all? You could just go with like Sage Patron, as I mentioned before. If I'm gonna go, oh God, if I go for the rebuild thing, I can still support patrons. I don't know. This is such a critical decision for this game, and I'm almost tempted to take rebuild because if I don't take rebuild, then I still don't know what I'm gonna buy. It's like rebuild or something other than rebuild, which could be a number of different things. Um, I know that rebuild is not as good as it once was slash it appears to be, but it seems like the embargo thing might actually give it just a little bit of a nudge. But there's such like a that patron thing is such a strong combo. Like oh man, I think it probably is correct to open patron if I'm not opening rebuild because you want to stock up on the villagers and B, like none of the 5 costs are like notably better than patron like initially. Oh god, it even combos with catacombs. No, it's just catacombs is look at. Never mind. Ooh. Yeah, I think okay. I'll just say this. I think the correct decision is probably to not go for rebuild. Um, rebuild is like the easy way out. It's like the thing that allows me to not struggle as much with how to do this. But I should not do that. So I think I am gonna pick up a patron. It's just oh my gosh. Now potentially what I do is embargo rebuild here. If I'm not going for rebuild, I can deny him the deny him the opportunity to do it himself. Well, it doesn't. I mean, you can still do it, but if he grabs a rebuild, I could still put it on rebuild, make him like slow him down. I can also potentially put it on like duchy, because you do end up wanting to buy some duchies as a rebuild player. Oh, he went for it. I'm surprised he went for it, even though I picked embargo. Because I feel like that, like I have a good response to that. All right, well, now we have some choices to make. Yeah, I am going to want to buy a second embargo, but I think what I do is start by embargoing rebuild. And then what? The problem with the minion attack is it actually cycles him back to his rebuilds faster, potentially. I mean, maybe that just washes out. I'm not sure. Right now, Sage is guaranteed to activate Patron, which is fun. It feels like a bit of a waste of a 5-coin hand, of course. It's like maybe I should pick up a merchant guild so I can like do like embargo Sage or something at some point. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really want catacombs just yet, or if ever actually. Militia is an option too to just like punish his. I don't know. Just I mean, militia doesn't stop you from using a rebuild, but it makes it harder to like get more rebuilds or duchies or whatever. Oh my god. I am already like, now that he's going for rebuild, it's like, oh, I could have like beat him to the punch. But yeah, let's grab a merchant guild. I don't know. So now we get another 5. He went for the curse. All right. I really would like to get a Sage and get that going. Like, I think I'm just going to ignore Scrying Pool and use Sage for filtering. So we'll have 5 here. We can go like Sage Embargo. And then embargo the duchies. He's going to embargo provinces. That's unfortunate, but not much I can do about it. Embargo wars. Alright, here we probably pick up another patron. Wait, what did he... Oh, it doesn't say it in the log. Fleet ought to be pretty bad for a rebuild deck because, like, you're not going to play your rebuilds. Yes, yes, Sage is on top of the deck. Yes, let's go. Although that is going to skip... No, it didn't. Alright, what are we doing here? We could do Duchy Denial. Do like Duchy Sage. That's probably fine. Yeah. I guess he's out of his states. Okay. Yeah, I think we are embargoing Duchy. And I've only got one buy. I think I'm just going to buy a province. And the other options are what? Buy fleet now. It doesn't seem like fleet is going to do anything, though. Like, all the victory cards are going to be gone. I mean, it sucks that the province will go into my shuffle, but, you know, I don't have the plus buy up, so... And to say nothing of the curse, of course. Catacombs. Okay, so we can do, like... I mean, we can get another embargo. Or just like a pawn. I mean, the plus buy off of pawn, like, could be relevant. If I want to do Sage something and get extra coffers off of Merchant Guild, that might be better than just buying like a 5 or whatever. Yeah, I think I mean, I guess I could just go double sage too. Maybe that's better. Just like need to see my good cards, which means I need to like get them. I should probably have more patrons, but Merchant Guild gives me coffers too. Wait, he still had an estate left? Oh. Oh, he must have had it in hand last time. Okay. Like, look at that. Yeah. Alright, let's grab another patron. Ugh. So I'm not sure I wouldn't just be going ahead and buying the duchies in his position. But... unlikely that I'm revealing patrons with the sage. Sages finding sages, yeah. Okay, there's a merchant guild. Unfortunately, can't afford a province, so... So what? I mean, I could actually use catacombs at this point. Could also grab another merchant guild. Oh boy. I think catacombs is going to do more work. Let's grab one of those. I guess I could have grabbed another sage, but that's too good. Wait, he had another duchy? Yes, he still has another duchy. Yeah, I really would buy a duchy in his position. Just eat the curse. It's worth it. Oh, buys a rebuild. I guess he just wants to mill the provinces. That's the only way that makes sense to me. Oh my god. Yeah, this is not working out. I don't know. I feel like I always lose rebuild games. Like, if I play rebuild, I lose. If I don't play rebuild, I lose to rebuild. I don't know what to do about that. A militia. That seems completely unnecessary. I still can't afford a dang province. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should grab another catacombs. Just the sages are struggling to do enough filtering for me. It's like, if you don't start with a concentration of them, it's not going to get any better. They're also just like never revealing patrons, which sucks. Yeah. Let's grab a Catacombs. Oh my gosh. That's probably game for me. Yep. Is it even possible for me to win at this point? If I get 12 points, I'm at 23. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, maybe on like a fleet turn, but he would get to... Oh, he doesn't have fleet. So in theory, if I got like province fleet, maybe I could like pick up a bunch of estates. I don't see how. I don't have the buys. But we're close to the end anyway. Might as well just... No. All right. Well, that was a frustrating game. Yeah, deck definitely did not come together in the way that I thought it would. Not even talking about like having like a giant merchant guild turn or anything like that. I'm just talking about like having the sages hit the patrons. You know, I mean, I did buy like the one duchy. I don't really think that was like enough to like shut the whole deck down. Maybe it was. But yeah, I just never know what to do with rebuild. Like I said, it feels like I kind of lose no matter which route I take when that's on the board. And yeah, I mean, I probably would have had the advantage if I'd started with rebuild, because I would have had one, you know, in my first shuffle, and he would not have. But I didn't go that direction, and I guess I regret it now. Although I'm not sure if I should. Okay, so keep and jack. Oh my, that's a lot of silver. We've also got catapult to make things really confusing. I've heard good things about cargo ship. I don't think I've actually ever played with it. When you gain a card, you may set it aside, and then at the start of your next turn, put it into your hand. Oh, that's good. I could see cargo ship. Oh no, wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Would you? Would it make any sense to like try to use cargo ship to like set up something? I don't on like the first shuffle. I don't think so. Maybe. I mean, catapult's obviously really good. Let's see. We've got Festival Margrave, so we can do some, you know, drawing stuff. There's also Bustling Village for a drawing village. The fact that we have Margrave and Catapult means hand sizes are going to be small. But you know, if you can get like something like Festival or Bustling Village, Margrave, yeah, you can draw back up and you can thin. And I mean, it's got to be Catapult to open. I'm just not sure what the other card is. Like, I could see the argument for Jack. My opponent opens Jack both because of keep and because Jack is much happier to trash estates than Catapult is. And gaining silver, which you can then fling it from the Catapult, is kind of nice too. So, I mean, there's a risk of terminal collision, but yeah, I think I'm fine with it. Okay. That's potentially really unfortunate. Very likely that we got terminal collision. Jack is not going to have any estates to trash. We're hoping that Jack actually misses the shuffle so that it does potentially have estates to trash. So that if we get Catapult and 4 copper, you know, that would be better. Okay, well, that's what we got. And the question is, what do we buy? So catapult into his jack hand is actually not great because um, jack is draw to X. Though maybe it means he ends up drawing like his cargo ship or his catapult. Yeah, I mean the bad thing about catapult and 4 copper is that I don't know that I really want to buy something for 4 anyway. Buying a cargo ship just increases my odds of terminal collision even more. Don't really want a silver. I mean, I guess I don't mind silver. Jack is going to give me silver, but I also need to try to keep track of the copper split, which is super obnoxious. Right now I'm down by 1. Bridge is definitely it is definitely not time for that. I mean, I could just grab another settlers. Honestly, that wouldn't even be unreasonable because you get like or maybe it's better to just grab a silver and build towards a 5. Yeah, that's probably. I mean, sure, Jack is going to give me silver, but I can always trash the silver with the catapult, and I'm going to want to hit 5. Yep, see, that's not a great time for my catapult to hit. Although it looks like maybe he did have terminal collision. He might have had another estate, but okay, what so I'll have 4. Do I want to risk finding one of my actions in order to like no, probably not. Alright, so we're tied on silver and I'm still down a copper. Our point total's changed because we each trashed an estate. Okay. I think I just grab another silver here. Like, it's pretty lame, but again, I really want to hit 5. So I can hit 5 here if I trash estate rather than copper or silver. Ooh, that's good. I don't get the attack off is the problem, but yeah, cargo ship is just put it into your hand. It's not play it, so it's not like critical. And I'm actually wondering whether I need to go in for a village before I go in for the Margrave. I mean, the advantage of doing that is that yeah, well, although on the other hand, it could be argued I need to attack him because he's going to play Margrave and have like from an increased hand size off of cargo ship and then have like a whole mess of cards and then get like a really good plus buy. So, yeah. It sucks, but I didn't even talk about trading posts. I didn't even notice it was here. Alright, so now that is my second copper trashed. I'm down by 2 copper. I'm up by 1 silver. Could potentially go up 2 silver here, or I could pick up my own cargo ship and potentially make the problem of terminal collision worse, but incidentally my settlers is in there, and of course it's not going to draw me any copper. Hooray. Like if actually my settlers had been in this hand, then I would have been able to hit 5 even with catapult trash and copper, and that would have been really nice. Yeah, I mean I'm gonna keep adding like silvers to my deck for at least a little while. So, oh, no, I was gonna say, do I want to maybe if I draw the jack, but there's only a 1 in 8 chance of that, so I'm not gonna keep an estate just for that reason. I only just hit 3 as it is. Okay. Well, I could get Canal. Would that make any sense? So what am I going to have in my next hand? I'm going to have... I'm going to have 1 estate, catapult, and... Incidentally, I now have 4 silvers, so 2 silvers in hand, so I do have a silver in there. I think I can hit 5 if I buy Canal. That's my best guess. So I'm actually going to do that. Oh, I'm gonna have cargo ship in there as well. I'm not gonna be able to play both cargo ship and catapult, but maybe I just play cargo ship. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay, so yeah, if I catapult copper, I still don't hit 5. If I cargo ship Margrave, then I will have good things going on. If I cargo ship Festival, like, I don't know which one is better. Margrave has the advantage; it has the attack on it. I mean, they both have plus buy. I don't know. I think you could go Festival. Yeah, well, alright. Probably... Well, I guess, yeah, it's fine. I mean, I have the catapult and I want to play it, so... Alright, so he just went up in gold. 1-0. I'm up 4-2 in silver, and I've also trashed the only 2 copper. He has a catapult, but he hasn't trashed any copper with it. Obviously, well, maybe it's not obvious. So 7, 8, or 9. 8 is enough to... Yeah, okay. So let's trash copper. So we're down by 3 in copper. I mean, we're giving up on copper. That's fine. And... Oh, I guess if I'd trashed estate... I miscounted. If I'd trashed estate, then I would have been able to buy Festival Margrave. I do need a Margrave. So I'll grab one, and I don't know. I don't know. I could try to rotate cargo ships, I guess. But even if I want to do that, it's probably not correct to do it just now. Maybe just grab a Settlers. Does Settlers do anything, though? Like, once I trash all my copper? Not really. Unlocks Bustling Village, which is something, but... I could actually grab a second catapult. At some point, I'm going to not want all of this dang silver. But I really need another festival before I go that route. This is just difficult. I am gonna grab a settlers. It doesn't hurt anything. I guess it actually hurts Jack in theory. Alright, so do I actually have copper in my discard? I may not. I don't. Okay. What have I got left? I've already played my catapult and my cargo ship. Yeah, we'll discard. Yeah, excellent. Alright, we need another festival. Alright, I gained another silver. He also gained a silver, so I'm still up by 2. I can't imagine that he's intentionally avoiding trashing copper. Would seem foolish, especially now that I've trashed a couple, 3. But yeah, I don't know how else to explain the situation. Maybe he's just gotten unlucky with collision, or maybe he's just preferred to play cargo ship. I mean, he didn't buy catapult turn 1 or 2. He bought cargo ship, so he had 1 fewer opportunity than I did. I assume this is a terminal collision. Oh, or do I want to trigger a Margrave shuffle deliberation? I mean, I guess it's possible that he would not want to do that even with Festival Margrave, but I would think he would. So maybe he doesn't want to trigger a shuffle with a terminal Margrave or something. One nice thing I didn't really mention or think about is that like while Margrave and Jack don't work particularly well together, Festival and Jack do. You can like play Festival and then play Jack and hope that you get your Margrave, and I mean, it has to be in that order. If you play Festival Margrave and then draw the Jack, it's just like, well, okay, I guess I can gain a free silver for keep points, but there's some chance of a nice interaction in that direction. Oh, he did things. Plays Festival, plays Catapult, trash Copper, okay. We discard Estate Copper. We can draw that Copper back up. gets his canal. Did he do that in the other order? I mean, I guess it probably didn't matter, but... Okay, so do we want... We've got 2 festivals in the next 12 cards and 1 Margrave. Probably correct to get a Margrave here. Oh, he also trashed copper. Yeah. So... Yeah, okay, excellent. Okay, so if we discard copper, we can redraw that with settlers, so that's nice. I would like to play the catapult, but maybe we just go Festival Margrave settlers and if we're really lucky, the settlers draws the jack. And the Margrave will get an attack off. It's not quite as strong as the catapult attack, but it's good enough. I mean, it could make sense to discard Margrave, copper, silver, keep the catapult, redraw, trash. You know, knowing I have another Margrave in hand, like, am I going to really need 2 Margraves? Would I rather thin with the catapult? But maybe it's better... I don't know. Nah, I think we do this. I do think at some point I am going to want a second cargo ship, but maybe not just yet. Oh, well, there is the jack. Do I discard this? What am I going for if I do? Another festival? I do have another festival in my deck. Yeah. Yeah, this could be a bad next turn. But it's pretty good this turn. Oh, he gained... No, I gained another silver. So I'm up by 3. 5 to 5, or... Yeah, 6 to 3. So I have 3 silvers in there and 1 copper. Okay. Mentioned wanting another cargo ship. It's not the ideal time for it. But I can go like Festival, Margrave, Settlers, Bustling Village? Or do I just grab... Yeah, Settlers... Bustling Village... Margrave... I think just double Margrave is probably... I mean, I'm not adding any economy to my deck, but I'll have more coins in play if I can draw the rest of this stuff. So yeah, let's get one more Margrave. And I can't take advantage of that last coin, but that's fine. At some point... Okay, so we can add a... Oh... So with 6, we can do cargo ship and something else. Probably Margrave. We've got what, 2 festivals and a bustling village. Or how many? Do I have 2 festivals, or does he have 2 festivals? He has 3 festivals. Okay. So maybe maybe I just play a bustling, or get a bustling village. Do I have 4 Margraves or 3 Margraves? I probably have 3. Oh no, I bought 2 Margraves, so I have 4. Okay, so 4 and 18 is pretty likely. So yeah, let's go bustling village and cargo ship. Okay. So we're running somewhat low on piles, not quite low enough to be a concern, I don't think, but do I have a copper in my discard? No. Do I have the settlers in my discard? No. I may only have the one. No, I have multiple settlers. It's unlikely that I can. That's gonna make any kind of a difference anyway. But oh, wait, I did draw settlers. Oh no, I drew settlers. Not yeah. Oh, did he? He bought a silver. Okay, so now I'm up by 2 again, 6-4. Yeah, the unfortunate thing about all these Margraves is he is going to have like a very good 3 card hand, but there's not really anything I can do about that. Now we might want to go for trashing silver here and give out a curse. Something to keep in mind. I guess do I still have a Margrave in there? I do. That's actually fine. Oh no, I don't. Never mind. All right. Festival, cargo ship. All right. Yeah, I think we do is we play Jack. Oh yeah, sure. Let's discard a silver off the top. Trash that. Catapult. I think we do trash a silver. We just gained a silver, so we're up, what, 7-4. Now we can be 6-4 and still in the lead on that. Wait. What? Why didn't he... Oh! Canal. Okay. So we know... What do we know? We have 7 buys. That's a lot of buys. I should probably grab a gold to tie on that. What do I want to set aside? Festival or Margrave? Or do I want bridges? I think bridges are just overkill. Yeah, Yeah, I think we set aside a Margrave. We're probably going to grab at least one province. Let's grab a gold. Just tie that up. I don't really probably want to spend the other... So wait, we have 1, 2 bustling villages, 2 yeah. I think we're better off setting aside another Margrave. Let's buy a province. I mean, I guess a gold... Yeah, gold festival is probably better. Is he going to have 7 buys? Well, but he can't buy, like... If he has 7 buys... I mean, first of all, he's not actually going to be able to afford... He's not going to have 28 coins. So yeah, let's grab another gold. And then another festival... Okay, so we're up 2-1 in gold. We're up 7-4 in silver. We're down by 3 copper. I guess I could have grabbed some copper there, but I don't really see any reason to do such a thing. Whoa, that was a dud. All right, well, that's good news for me. That's bad news for me. Is it better to draw? It's probably better to... Well... What am I gonna buy? I mean, I know even if I play the Margrave, like there's no way I draw all my villages. Like, I could draw close to all my Margraves. But like with 4 buys isn't gonna be enough to end the game, obviously. Like I might want to just like grab a gold in a province. That's 12. Right now I have 6 and 8. So 14, 15. I could push that to 17 with the cargo ship, which doesn't really enable me to get anything of note. So if I want to go province gold, I mean, setting aside a gold is fine, but it doesn't really do anything in terms of like deck reliability. I'd rather set aside another Margrave, since I know I have all my villages here. Yeah, that's probably what I should do. So yeah, let's play the cargo ship. Play the treasures. Buy and set aside a Margrave. Probably buy another gold. Oh, I can... Wait, I did the math wrong. Alright, yeah, buy gold. So I'm up by 2 in gold, and then just by province. Just to make it really unlikely that he can get like a whole bunch of buys and buy out the piles and catch up in points. Like, I think I have this pretty well in hand at this stage, thanks to his dud. Alright, so obviously we discard copper, jack. I guess settlers, actually, because bustling village will find the settlers, and settlers will find the copper. I mean, yeah. Is there any argument for keeping settlers over festival? I don't... I think there is. Okay, so now the silver situation is... Wait, did he... Oh, he's gained 2 silvers. Okay, so he's... Crap. I was up like 7-4, now I'm up 7-6. Yeah. That's the situation. So 1 more silver, and he ties me. Which he'll probably want to do. Nope. Alright, well, that ought to be... Alright. Pick up a copper, pick up a settlers, looks at a copper. Okay, so I've got more copper to pick up. Might as well play these festivals. Yeah, I should be able to just end the game by buying 4 festivals. Possibly by buying 8 estates, which would be very cheap. I'm sorry that I'm making you do this when it doesn't matter. Alright, at this point, we are good to go. We'll buy all the estates. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, fine. You know what? Oops, damn it! Gah! Here, there. Set it aside. Okay. I guess at that point I still could have just bought 4 festivals rather than buying the rest of the estates. That was ridiculous. Alright, I'm on the board. Down 3-1, but I'm on the board. Heading into the last pair of games, his turn to go first again. I need to break serve if I am going to not lose this match. Alright, what is Pageant? I don't think I've played with that before either. At the end of your buy phase, you may pay 1 coin for +1 coffers. Okay, so it's kind of like... Well, it doesn't matter what it's kind of like. It's... Yeah, smoothing. So we have Witch, and we have Ambassador. Oh, jeez. I have to imagine he had a 5-2 split. I can't see any other reason he would open Embargo. We have Research for trashing. So Research Ambassador could make sense. It's not going to help me get to Witch, but maybe I don't need to, right? I mean, he, sends me curses. I trash him with Research or send him back with Ambassador. It's whatever. But what are we actually doing with the deck? So we have Seer. Oh, Seer, Smithy, Ironmonger. And Conclave. Wow. There's some things happening here. Do we have Payload, though? We don't have any plus buy, so not really. We don't have Payload. Okay, well, we have Draw. So that's something. But yeah, I think I'm gonna open with Research. Opens with a Seer. Interesting. I will say this for kaplane. He does not do what I expect him to do on turns 1 and 2 in general. Maybe that just means that I'm wrong about what a person should do in their opening. I don't know. embargoes Seer? I don't really understand why. I mean, I think, I mean, it's, is he not going to want another one? I don't know. I'll just, oh, wow, he got a second ambassador. Yeah, alright. Can't tolerate that. Ambassador is another card I'm not super fond of. I mean, it's really good, but I just, what it tends to do to games displeases me. Anyway, I could pick up an embargo. It's economy, which I do need, but I guess I'll do it. It's just like, yeah, of course. It'd be nice to pick up pageant, actually, given like how likely you are to end up with like a copper or whatever. Oh, in some ways that's even worse. Like, I don't need them now. I mean, I guess I could ambassador the estate and then like buy Ironmonger or Pageant or something. Generally speaking, it's better to get rid of the coppers while you can. But it's just frustrating that I'm not going to be able to buy anything. Although the fact that I'm seeing my other ambassador, I'm going to buy something next turn, so yeah, fine. I am not going to buy another embargo, though. Well, I guess I'm about to trash my embargo. Fine. God damn it. Okay, I can hit 5. So I can get Witch or Seer. Alright, what are we embargoing? When did he get Pageant? Ah, okay. Yeah, what are we embargoing? I guess I could embargo research. I have one, he doesn't. Sure. Now, do I want to buy a Seer and take a curse? I don't really want a Witch. I can ambassador the curse back to him, and then we can play ping pong with it, which will be great fun. Yeah, Seer's just really good right now, and in general. I think it's worth it. Here, I think we ambassador estate. Ugh, just got another estate. I mean, the other option is to embargo for like Pageant, and then I don't know. Yeah, I this game is gonna suck. Okay. Yeah. It's... Oh, right. Embargo pile. 2 curses on research. Ah. 2 again. Figures. No thanks. Why would I want that? I'm thrilled that I'm going to get to click that button every time. I feel like I'm losing the ambassador war just because of the, whatchamacallit, the fact that my ambassadors keep colliding. Yep, there it happens again. I mean, I kind of knew that was going to happen. It's not a huge deal, but... Alright. What do we want here? Ironmonger, Conclave. Conclave has coins on it, and so it's better probably right now, and then later we get Ironmongers once we've sort of saturated how many times Conclave can act like a village. Which you can do a couple times. Conclave Seer, Conclave Ambassador, Conclave Research. So... Alright, maybe we won't play ping pong. Maybe we won't play ping pong. Does he still have 2 estates? Is that what's going on? Yeah, I guess that is what's going on. Pass the copper, pass the copper. Hooray, hooray. What fun we're having. Oh, still got an estate in play. But I'm winning now. That's what matters, right? I'm pretty sure that's what matters. If you think you... Yeah, I was wondering about that. I'm not convinced that he's actually winning the Ambassador War now, like, because the research is putting in work, but... Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to get an Ironmonger now. What a silly game this is. Alright, so do we get another Seer? I think so. I mean, it's... Yeah, well... We could get another Conclave and, like, have like, on the assumption that we can, like, Conclave the Ironmonger too, but I think... We could also get a cash. That wouldn't be, like, completely ridiculous. Maybe I want to be a little bit thinner before I do that. Or a lot thinner, I don't know. I mean, in some ways I'm pretty thin, but... Could just get a smithy. I guess if I'm going to get a smithy, like, what am I drawing with smithy that I'm not drawing with seer? The other seer. I think that's pretty much it, so... Well, that I want to draw, I should say. Yeah, I think I'm going to get another seer, and then... After that, we'll pick up coffee shop. Relocator. Yeah, I assume this is going to end on piles, and nobody's going to have any points to speak of. Alright. I guess, do we Ironmonger first or Seer first? I guess it probably doesn't... oh, wait. I guess Seer technically, in theory, would have allowed us to do things with Ironmonger if we had top-decking stuff going on. But we don't. I mean... yeah, there's no way to draw that, of course. Alright, so we research trash estate. Ambassador, reveal curse. Do I just give him 2 curses, or do I liberate myself of the rest of these coppers? If I want to buy a cash, I need to keep 1 copper, which is sort of obnoxious, but yeah, alright. That does have... It is kind of a nombo with Seer, but I want more funds. I don't know. Maybe I should have just kept both coppers and gotten a gold. But I get to junk him this way. But I could have junked him with another curse. Yeah, that was probably a mistake. I don't know that I'm winning the Ambassador War hard enough to justify that. I'm probably not. Yeah, no, that was... I don't know why I didn't just buy a gold. That was incorrect. And unfortunately, I got a pretty bad draw here. And we're just gonna get coffers. Yeah, I need to pick up more forecasts. There's no plus buy. So frustrating. Alright, yeah, it looks like he is thinner. Now. Probably because of my foolishness in buying a cash. But... that's actually interesting. I guess I actually want to do it this way. Discard for plus coin, trash, curse with research, probably. Oh, oops. I needed to conclave the Ironmonger. I'm an idiot. This doesn't matter. Okay. Ironmonger again? Probably... Dang it! That is a lot of curses. A lot of curses. Yeah, maybe I should have picked up a witch. I mean, I guess I still could. Like, because there are going to be curses going back into the supply. I don't think there's any reason for me to do it this turn, but... This time I'm going to grab the smithy. Yeah, I definitely regret the cash. I mean, I think it's actually the fact that he got a witch and I didn't. I think that slowly tilted things in his favor. Like, the research can't keep up with it. His witch draws and doesn't have to line up with anything in particular. Hello. Alright. Ironmonger first or Seer first? Still don't know. Let's go Seer. Top deck's 2 curses. Okay. Alright. Oh, oops. Crap. And now this is going to sit here for 10 minutes. Alright. He's back, I'm back, and I've gotten my undo of my ambassador play. I was thinking about this while he was stepping away, and I think what I'm actually going to do is trash a curse. An ambassador coppers, so we reduce the like amount of cursing going on. The other question is, do I pick up the witch like I was talking about, or just go straight for provinces? I'm 2 provinces behind, there's no plus buy, so it's pretty hard to catch up, but I think I am going to go for the witch and just hope that, I don't know, that I get lucky. Basically, I think yeah, I think it was a mistake not to grab a witch. I think he did the right thing there. I think that's the big difference in this game. The cash was like a more minor mistake that I probably could have absorbed had I been even with him on the witch, because I also had the research to like thin. But yeah, the hope now is he runs out of steam for some reason or has some duds or something, and I can like catch up, but I don't really see that happening. Interesting that he bought a Seer. Alright. Conclave. Ironmonger. I think we'll actually discard that, because right now that's not looking super promising. Woof. Okay. So we either... I guess we could just draw it all up with Smithy. But we could use Ironmonger to do... Well, no. I guess we want to draw it up, don't we? Let's see. I mean, Ironmonger to gain plus action off of this is probably not actually necessary. So yeah, let's do that. Let's go... No, what the... what just happened? Okay, yeah, that was weird. Not that that really matters. Okay. So this time we ambassador a couple curses again. And then, I mean, we've gotten thin now. That can't be denied. I could just buy a gold this turn, which I can do. Let's see, do I trash curse or trash? I think this time I ambassador curse. Search copper. And then, yeah, I think I buy gold so that I'm like over, like, I have enough that I can consistently hit 8 without spending any coffers. Because if I bought it there, it's like, well, I'm not gonna keep being able to. So, you know, two conclaves plus a cash is only 7, and so Ironmonger has to hit. Well, I have to have an Ironmonger hit a cash to get to 8, and you know, it's just like this way. I don't even have to play all of my treasure and conclaves necessarily. The problem, of course, is that I'm probably just going to lose the game before it, like, well, lose the game anyway, and it's probably just not going to matter. But yeah, he hits 10. That's not good. That is not good. Maybe I even helped him by passing him copper. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, never mind. I was about to say crap. I, you know, can't but play that, but no, that's not true. I guess we just keep this. I guess we just don't play research. Somehow I'm only 1 province behind, even though I'm actually 2 provinces behind, just because of the curse distribution right now. But presumably that won't stay the same. Also, this, I was saying this is going to end on piles. It's totally not going to end on piles. The lack of plus buy, like, makes that, and that I guess there is good enough draw and filtering to let us at least not get junked to death. He still didn't have to spend any coffers. Jeez. Yeah, I don't think we need actions. Well, crap. Crap. I could ambassador him a whole bunch of researches, but I don't think that actually does me any good. I could research a gold just to draw a bunch of cards for next turn. I might need to do that. Jeez. mean, it's probably not going to matter anyway because I'm going to lose. But yeah, I'll do that. Oh, he did dud. Okay, that's good. I don't have any of my conclaves. Okay. Top deck's a cash. Oh. Oh. Top decking a cash is not what I want. I need to, like... I mean, he didn't give me any coppers, right? Yeah, just curses. I mean, I guess I've got 4 coin tokens. That's really more than enough. So I probably just shouldn't worry about it. But I don't think there's any way for me to get stuff onto the top of my deck that's relevant. So we'll just... What do I not have right now? It's probably just another curse. Yeah, I'm actually pretty sure that's exactly what it is. Oh no, it's province. Never mind. Yeah, well, we didn't want that on top of our deck either. Okay, so we can give him a net of 5 curses this turn. He did. All right, he did not buy a duchy. All right, so. He shouldn't actually be able to get rid of all of those curses. There's 1 curse in the... No, 2 curses in the trash. Wait. Oh, never mind. 3 curses. Right. Ambassador doesn't get... Okay. So he has... But he has all 4 curses. So there's some chance that he duds again, which would be nice. If he does dud again... So if I buy a province, I go to 18. If he buys a duchy, I go to, or he goes to 23. And then if I, like, then there's some curse shenanigans. But if I can get all the curses back to him, I mean, I could still end up. Well, I should always be able to get if I don't draw poorly, I should always be able to end up with him having the same number of curses here. No, that's not true. No, I can only make sure he has 3 curses. So it could end up being a tie. Who went first? He went first. But I think it's correct for me to buy a province here. Because if I buy a duchy... If I buy a duchy, he duds, and then I buy a province next turn. I'm not really in a better position. If I buy a province here and he duds, then I buy a province again, I just win the game. Unless he buys a... Well, he does have 6 coin tokens, though. So realistically, he's not going to fail to buy a province. But, like, how do I guess... Yeah, I think I have to buy a duchy, unfortunately, because of all those coin tokens. and then, like, I don't know, if he buys a province but has to use some of his coin tokens, I guess that's the situation in which, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you clearly can afford to take the risk, as it were. He didn't actually transfer any curses to me. So that's interesting. I'd have actually rather that he had played his witch so that I could have given him some more curses. Alright, so now the question is, do I buy... Well, obviously I can't buy a province. Oh, also my starting hand is not looking super hot. Alright, so yeah, we play witch. Okay. That doesn't matter. So we can conclave Smithy at some point, but we might as well... Or are we going to need the actions? Maybe we're not going to need the actions. Like, versus the card. Oh, we don't need the cards. We clearly don't need the cards, so let's go for the actions. Or, well, let's see. 5 cards. What's in those 5 cards? Another conclave. And some green. This doesn't really matter a whole lot what I do. Unless I can... Well, I can't, like, top deck anything, so... Yeah, so basically whatever. Oh, and a seer. Sure. Yeah, there's no way to get that on top of my deck, unfortunately. Oh, wait. Yes, there is. Oh, that actually works nicely. Yeah. Okay. I mean, this is all probably irrelevant, but I could ambassador him some researches just to, like, decrease the chances that he can do something this turn. Although he's got 18 cards in his deck, so he's not going to see them. Ambassadors. Yeah, I don't know. Ambassador cash, so he gains copper. No, that can't be correct. Sure, I'll actually return my research. I'm doing things. I'm pretending that my decisions matter. It in theory, no, it's. I was gonna say in theory I could, like, if I got the province and gave him a curse, I could at least tie. But I mean, obviously he can buy a duchy without playing any cards. Okay, GG. Oh, well, I guess I don't know that he has something else that he can... Okay. Just buy the province. I mean, I could click resign. I'm gonna click resign. Stop playing cards. Alright, well... Yeah, I think I made one major mistake in that game, which was ignoring Witch, and I should have bought... Basically, I should have bought the Witch when I bought the cash. That's... I think that might have been before he bought his Witch, actually. Ambassador again. Great. Ambassador Cultist. Ambassador with ruins is weird. Like, you have to happen to... Oh no, I guess you return the ruin. I mean, you can't. You're not going to return two realistically, but you return the ruin that you have, and then it's on, and then it's in the supply, so the other player can gain a copy of it. I assume. I don't know if I've actually played with that before. Anyway, oh, there's Page. All right. Well, eventually we can get out of Ambassador Land with Page. Oh my gosh. There's... All right. So Cultist turns into basically just a laboratory, which is a good card, in conjunction with Page. Eventually, I mean, it's in some ways it's better, in some ways it's worse. Before that, we do have Forager for plus buy. There's also University, which there are some good 5 costs to gain. Although I don't know that they're good enough. If we're opening Page Forager, we can use Save to transfer a copper across the shuffle, which is nice. Or even Overgrown Estate, in theory, like if you wanted to like try to trash that with Forager. I mean, I think it's got to be Page Forager is the opening. You got to get started on Page. You get I mean, you could do Page Ambassador, I guess, but with Ruins, can Forager keep pace with Ambassador? The plus 5 on Forager is nice with Page. Not to mention that it does provide like more than the zero economy or the negative economy that Ambassador does. Oh. I mean, I guess one of the things that can happen with Ambassador and Forager is that the other person ambassadors all of their junk to the player with Forager, and the Forager just trashes through them, and then they don't really have anything left to Ambassador. But that's still bad for like upgrading your Page. So arguably not winning. So probably it does have to be Ambassador Page. Dang it! All right, so we will open with an Ambassador. Oh, Cursed Gold. Hello. Maybe that's the card I'm going to save across the shuffle. I did notice that, and I just forgot about it. Cultist. Okay, great. Oh man, do I... how do I play this? Oh my gosh. I wish I'd remembered about the Curse Gold. That would have changed things. I could have just gone Page Cultist or something. Oh, or maybe I should ignore Cultist. Alright, I think what I do is save Cursed Gold by Page, and we'll think about Cultist now. So we could do Save Forager. I am definitely going to want a Forager if I'm not going in for Cultists, as I need to really aggressively thin. You could just save the Curse Gold, even though it doesn't really do a whole lot to do so. Like Ambassador, can't return things to the supply that aren't in the supply, so it can't really do anything with these two cards. But it does mean, but Curse Skull does mean I could potentially buy something on the Ambassador turn, so I guess it's not totally useless to do that. Oh my gosh, what is with the lag? Alright, Ambassador's last card, but that's fine because we're going to draw it anyway. Alright, so he also gets a Forager. So do we want to... Oh, what do we want to do here? I mean, I could get another Forager, which would definitely have value and might be worth taking a curse for. Probably is. I could also get another Ambassador. That seems like overkill given how many non-ambassadorable cards I'm going to have to deal with. Probably Forager is better. Yeah, alright. I think here we're going to forage our overgrown estate. So we could just buy Page, or we could save. I'm not sure what we're saving towards exactly. In theory, I mean, if I wanted to take another curse, I could buy like Page and save, but I don't really think there's any reason to do that. I mean, it might be nice to get like farming villages, maybe. Those will filter out some of the garbage. Obviously caravans, you know, just for increased hand size. I don't know how hard it's going to be to hit 4. It's probably going to be a little tricky, honestly. But if I want to hit 4, I could like save curse. Well, of course, then I gain another curse, which isn't ideal, but save curse and buy a 4 cost. I think that would be reasonable, actually. So, is farming village it, or is caravan it? I think caravan. And buy more pages off of the Forager plus buy. There's no treasure in the trash, unfortunately. But that's okay. Alright. Yeah, my treasure hunter missed my shuffle, so I'm going to be behind. But, I think could forage the hovel, because we can't ambassador that anyway. Pick up another page. This is not a great hand. And we don't have any treasures in the trash, so Forager isn't even give us a coin. I guess, oh, we can save a Forager or an Ambassador. Okay. Now, which one? Probably forager. Oh, no, I was wrong. Ambassador was the choice. Dang. Wait. Ah, my caravan! No! Come on. Yeah, this is really not going well. I mean, Cultist has the potential to, you know, cause you to collide with your Traveler, but instead I am behind on the Traveler. And that sucks. Alright, so do I want to take another curse to get another 4 cost? Well, I mean, I'll trash one also. I could also like play Forager, trash curse gold, and take and buy Forager. And then the Foragers will be a little bit better. I do need to thin still. Yeah. We must remove temptation. Yeah, and this page is going to miss a shuffle too. Wonderful. I mean, I guess I already knew that, but wasn't thinking about it. Yeah, it's definitely possible that the Cultist opening is just better anyway. But I am also getting pretty hosed on the distribution of cards. I mean, just the Travelers, but it's potentially enough. Wait, when did he get a potion? That was a while ago. Damn. Ash is a silver. That's not really doing much. So I could actually play this Abandoned Mine, but obviously there's no reason to. Yeah, I could save and grab another caravan. Yeah, let's do that. Come on. Less lag, please. Yes. Alright. I might actually catch up on the top level whatchamacallit. Alright. Forager, trash, copper. Transfer some curses, or at least a curse. Buy another caravan, probably. Yeah, so depending on when in... Oh, we see our hero right now. Alright. We may have caught up here, at least with respect to getting to champion. Speaking of which, I should probably just trash the Necropolis. It's going to be a dead card as soon as I play champion. Although he got to trigger a shuffle and I didn't, so I'm still a little bit behind, but I'm less behind than I was. And get another university. Yeah, the gains on university are going to be good, for sure. In that respect, I am behind. I'm not sure how he... If it was just the cultist draw that ramped his economy that much, or what, but maybe I should pick up a potion. I could gain a potion off of the hero. That wouldn't be ridiculous. I mean, gold is whatever, and maybe at some point we do like a windfall. Then again, I could just buy a potion too. I have 7 2 buys. Yeah, let's just gain a gold. I mean, the other option is to just buy a cultist now. Just because it's draw and like, well, 7 actually, is that even better than like Caravan Forager or Caravan Page? Puka's interesting, but probably doesn't make sense. I could do like save cultist, I guess. Yeah, that's probably fine. Too much silver. There is a silver in the trash. I think that was off of my warrior attacking him. Alright. Definitely want to ambassador copper to him. I guess I'd only need to ambassador 1 copper to him, though. So we'll do that. Our silver trashing is now worth 3. And I'm going to get more silver when I play the treasure hunter that I think is right here. So, yeah, let's just trash that silver. And get another cultist. Sure. Champion, alright. My deck is tiny. His deck is definitely bigger. Bah! I don't know if that's a good thing for him or a bad thing, to be honest. Alright, so the ambassador is now a dead card because he's got his champion in play. So 2 silvers, that's fine. So we'll forage that. Forage the survivors. Forage a copper. obviously we're going to be foraging foragers soon enough. Alright, so buy one cultist, a couple caravans, then maybe get a windfall or something. I mean, I could just get a gold, but I think I'll go for the windfall thing. Yeah. Need that draw. I'm not really sure who's winning. Something else to think about is like you need gains to combine with foragers so you can keep trashing things, so you can play it, so you can get your plus buy. Maybe that's one of the reasons that you having university in the deck makes sense. It's because you get you get like extra gains that way, so you can spend some of your buys on like a little bit of junk for the forager to trash. But I doubt there's time for me to go in for that. Well, that's certainly some caravans. I played a caravan. Alright, so I didn't have any duration caravans. So I think I'm going to leave this caravan unplayed. What I could do potentially is just like have it like tech up to a treasure hunter and then get a page, get up to a treasure hunter, and then have like silvers, like just keep getting silvers. But this turn I can get that windfall. So there's not really any reason to keep a silver around. Maybe let's see, what am I gonna 9 12 13 14, so we buy like windfall and 2 caravans. There's not gold in the trash, right? Be interesting to get into the situation where every turn you buy a windfall and then you trash the golds with the foragers. But yeah, so I've got 14. So I'll have 9 after I buy windfall. And then I could certainly just buy 2 caravans. He's got 4 gains per turn, so I don't have to worry about him ending the game. Unless he can like use university to gain foragers and then use foragers to get extra buys, but I don't think he has that much like deck consistency. So I also don't know for sure that I need all this like hypothetical extra draw. Like what I could do, well no, I guess if I'm gonna get if I'm gonna get 2 more caravans, then I want to not play this one. That's I think that's where the direction I'm gonna go with this. Buy a windfall. Oh, I can save my caravan too. Buy 2 caravans. No, I want to keep the warrior. I can't. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I thought I was losing this game, but now I think I'm winning. It's interesting how that worked out. And it wasn't because of the ambassador. Maybe it's just university is slow. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I mean, our decks are fairly different. Yeah, so then ultimately we also want to do like an island province thing, I guess, if we don't just empty or end the game on piles. Which you could do potentially, but like I have a little less pile control than he does because I don't have any universities. So, oh, ruins. Ruins are super cheap. That's a lot of silver. Holy crap. Yeah, ruins are definitely like the third pile that you can just like empty if you have the pile control. He doesn't have that many gains, but it makes me leery about picking up the last two caravans. Alright. This is once per turn, yeah. Okay, so... Yeah, I think the trashing gold thing... Oops! I think the trashing gold thing is where it's at. Of course, it powers up his foragers, too. There's not much I can do about that. Oh, I guess I might as well trash the silver. It was correct to trash a gold first, but... Alright. So we go windfall again. Get us some more gold. Oh, we can save a cultist and then do island province. Seems good. Yeah, at this rate, my economy won't get any better, but I'll be able to do like the windfall save island province thing every single turn. I should be able to. I didn't. I guess I might be off on how many cards I can draw by one. Like I might, because I had two cultists left. No, I guess yeah. Added two cards. I had two cultists left, so I saved one, play the other one. Yeah. Yep. It's all good. Well, he drew his deck, got all those extra pukas, and he can windfall to sustain the pukas. That's a lot of treasure. Holy crap! All those silvers. I mean, the issue he's going to run into maybe is that even with the windfall, like he's got four pukas and two foragers, so he needs to feed them six. Oh my gosh, 3 provinces. Okay. Yeah, I just next. Oh, he didn't windfall either. So the problem he's going to run into, and I mean, I probably don't. I probably don't buy a province this turn. Well, yeah, but I mean, how is he going to draw again? Like, and still have the money to do something like that? I mean, I could go like island duchy, or something. Anyway. All right. Yeah, let's do that. Um hmm. So last time, what did I do? Island province windfall. It's 3 buys. I'm just wondering if what happens if I forage 1 forager and then forage 2 golds that I'm slowly gaining gold? Does that do anything useful? Probably not. I don't see that helping me. Okay. So yeah, we got to keep windfalling. We're going to save again. Yeah, island province is a little bit dangerous. I mean, it's hard to see how he could draw that all up and still have anywhere near that much money, given, but island duchy leaves me with 3. I could pick up a silver, which is actually like helpful. Of course. Wait, did he keep his treasure hunter? Because one answer to how he gets all that treasure is if he still has the treasure hunter. So, where's the treasure hunter? Oh, he didn't play it. Wait, he played it the previous turn? Yeah, he did. And then he took a warrior. Okay. I wonder if that was a mistake. Anyway, I don't think he has that much burst. I think I can out sustain him. So I think I'm gonna go island, duchy, silver. I mean, if he picks up 2 provinces, I'm still gonna be in a rough spot, admittedly. He still has copper. Ugh. Whoa! Trash's cultist to draw cards. I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. Oh, he's only down 4 coins from last time so far. He's almost drawn. Jeez. University to gain islands is really good too. Crap. I thought I was winning this, but I was wrong. Like, he has so much draw. All those pukas are apparently enough. Huh. Is Curse Gold really the... Like, why trash Curse Gold rather... Oh, I guess you still gain the curse. Man, that is so brutal. I don't even know if there's a point in playing this turn. Like, what's the most number of points I can get? 21 and 8, so 29. I mean, technically that puts me over 40, but... Or, well, I guess there's islands. Yeah, no, the thicker deck was the way to go in this game. Yeah, this is... Yeah, I mean, so I don't know if the key there was the universities, just because you can gain the draw cards. Probably, it probably is. Yeah. It just, I don't know. Like it seems like going in for university stuff should have slowed down the page line, but it didn't for him. Of course, I mean, I did get unlucky there. I guess you could also argue that it wasn't that important to get to champion super fast. I mean, he still did it before me anyway, but there was... It's what am I trying to say? Spec chat would be like ham chat, I guess. Anyway, so there was mitigation for the attacks. Well, the attack cultist. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, you could also argue that just not going in for the cultist early was the problem. I mean, that's... Yeah, there's variance there. Like, does, you know, if cultist hits your page, that's bad. You also put a curse into your deck, which, you know, does some amount of offsetting the value of drawing the extra cards and like going through faster. I mean, I do think probably I shouldn't have opened with the ambassador. Probably I should, if I was going to not go for the cultist thing, I should have just opened forager. Like forager plus curse gold is pretty good, because you can trash the curses with the forager, and then eventually you trash the curse gold, and that makes the forager better. Plus, you can take advantage of the plus buy, you know, if they line up, right? And you play the curse gold while playing the forager. You can take, well, I guess, yeah, sorry, you can take advantage of forager's plus buy because you have more coins than you would be expected to that early in the game. You know, particularly with a card like Page on the board that you want to get, that you're happy to get a bunch of. But anyway, yeah. I don't know. I mean, he definitely outplayed me. I think, was it the second to last game where, like, I was right neck and neck with him, and I just dropped the ball and like had a brain fart. It was like earlier I had gotten that, or been thinking about getting a cash because it was a way to inject some economy, and then like for whatever reason fixated on that as opposed to some of the alternatives, and that was a mistake, and I definitely regret that particular thing, because I think that game was definitely winnable for me. I don't know that I would have won, but it was winnable for me. I think I was a little bit ahead in like the early mid game, like very early. I fell behind because I kept having ambassador collisions and he didn't, and then then the research was paying off, being able to do the extra thinning, and then so I was a little bit ahead, and then I think I made that play, and that sunk me. He got the witch. I should have gotten a witch. Other than that, I don't necessarily think that like I made like a ton of major mistakes as opposed to he just outplayed me. The rebuild game was I have a really hard time estimating how fast rebuild is going to be compared to anything else. The black market game, I felt like I should have won, but I don't really know why. Yeah, I still don't really know why I didn't. I don't know. I'll just have to go back and study that some more and see if there's anything that jumps out to me. Yeah, I don't remember what else happened, but yeah, not a good start. I do think that I'm probably a little bit slower to get adjusted to the new Renaissance cards than some of the other players, if only because I don't really play outside of the league matches for the most part, and a lot of them do. So that is probably not helping my cause. Like, I definitely felt that in one of the games where there was, I forget which game it was. Might have been the patron game, where I was just like, it's really hard for me to estimate like how good some of these options are because there's the Renaissance cards and I haven't played with them that much, and so maybe I should have done that, but whatever. Anyway, my next match is on next Sunday, or this upcoming Sunday, so in like 4 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's going to be against Micah 1980, who is apparently a very popular Discord username because it took them 3 tries to get the right person into our Discord channel.